Yeah. 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 What I'm doing. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Command Center. I'm Commander Lionheart. Back again. A brand spanking new mystery movie reaction. Tonight, I'm joined by John.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Also, G is gonna be here eventually.
Maybe.
We're gonna start the movie. Some shit's gonna happen, and he's gonna show up, and he's gonna ask, "What happened?" And I'm gonna punch him because, god damn it, I told him to be here early. Uh, yeah. Tonight on the show, or on the reaction thing that we do, we're watching Enola Holmes for the first time. Me, John, you've watched it?
I watched it like either when it came out or like a couple months after. I don't remember, but yes, I have seen it.
Okay. So, me and G will be watching it for the first time. John will be rewatching it. And the
I
reason.
don't remember much.
Okay. I mean, isn't that just every movie at this point? We're
Eh,
getting, we're getting old, son. We're forgetting things. Um, yeah, the reason that we're doing this one and that hopefully this reaction goes up the week that the second movie comes out, is that because the second movie is coming out. So hopefully this reaction comes out when the new one arrives, which is a week from now as at the time of this recording. So what do I know about this movie? It's a murder mystery because it's Enola Holmes, because Sherlock Holmes, all that, Holmes. I know that she's the sister of Mycroft and Sherlock Holmes, and that they are also here, and that Sherlock Holmes is Henry Cavill. And that's about it.
that all checks out.
That's about what I know about this movie. Like,
That's about all I remember.
oh, and also that she is She-Hulk and she breaks the fourth wall.
Yes. I was
And
hoping you
or
wouldn't know
is,
that.
and or Dora the Explorer. I'm not sure, really. Right? Dora the Explorer, she was constantly breaking the fourth wall, right? Like, have you seen the pen? They pen.
Maybe. Yeah.
Uh, I had never thought about it like that until now. So I just uttered those words that Dora the Explorer was
I
actually.
never did watch that movie.
I don't. I think it was on since I have a little brother back then. I guess it was the TV was just on, and I guess that I don't know. Swipe or no swiping. My
I used to
my
watch the show,
my
but not
Dora
the
the
movie.
my Dora the Explorer was Blue's Clues. You see a clue?
I watched that too.
Which, by the way, there's a new Blue's Clues movie coming out. Did you see the trailer?
I think I saw part of it.
Yeah, it's a big musical. Uh,
That'll end well.
yeah, but yeah, that's about it. That's all she wrote. That's all. That's all I
Yeah.
got for you. I would like to stall a little bit more for time for G, but unfortunately I have nothing else. So let's just get to it. Do you have it ready, sir?
I do.
Also remember, people, no audio, images reversed. One day we'll actually be professional movie reactors and do like them and have the audio for it and shit, but that day is not today. Or any day soon.
Yes.
One day I will learn the secrets of the Force. That's what I'm saying. But now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. We don't have... Did we have anything set for... we'll talk about it after stream. Anyways, John, do you have it?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Alright. Do you people have it ready? Say ready! I'll be waiting. I'm totally not just looking at the camera and just waiting. What am I doing with my life, John?
I
Anyway,
don't know.
3, 2, 1, reaction time!
Netflix. Because I
Netflix.
always have to remind you, you're watching it on Netflix.
Exactly. I mean, Marvel has to remind you every single time that you're watching Marvel, so.
Yeah, but that's Marvel. They get the right.
That's Legendary Pictures. Huh. Been a while since I've seen that logo. Netflix and Legendary Pictures presents A Girl Riding in a Bicycle. And there it is.
Starts off quick.
Fourth wall breaking. 1884. Ebola.
Oh, crap.
Okay. That's hmm. That's an That's an interesting way to give someone a name. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god. That's so stupid. Joan of Arc. She's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no. This is Tomb Raider all over again. No shit. Yeah, this is definitely some Illuminati shit. Or whatever the fuck. What was the name of the
I don't remember. Trinity from the games, anyway.
Yeah.
I almost said Spectre, but that's something different.
Mother. The language of flowers. Use these gifts wisely. Hey! You gotta catch that train, Enola! To collect.
Yeah.
Yes. Sherlock
AKA
Holmes,
Superman. Oh wait. He's also carrying a couple of swords for some reason.
aka The Witcher. Uh, why are you talking to the side? Wearing those drapes. uh,
Looks like the house Scooby Doo and the gang would be
oh
investigating.
my god, yeah.
Also, I'm not too sure. Is that not the Luther Mansion from Smallville?
I don't think so. It looks smaller because that mansion from Smallville is the same one from the X-Men movies.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Can't handle it. It's going something. Feminism. Did you? You did? I mean, how do you want them to deduce things if they're not? Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, she's Verona from Durora.
Here I thought that Sherlock was always the asshole.
Eh.
Like this Sherlock's more in line with the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock than the show Sherlock.
Yeah.
Jesus. Eh. Hmm. Boarding school. Oh no. This is giving me Matilda vibes. This is giving me. Oh no. Okie dokie.
Mental health.
Yes, G. They all need mental health.
Are you streaming it or?
No, we're recording.
So are we gonna watch the movie or what? Are we gonna watch it?
I'm trying to understand what the hell you just said, G.
Are we gonna watch the movie? Are we gonna do something?
G,
Are we gonna?
click the Discord.
I am.
Oh
Click
shit!
the
Bitch
Discord.
slap.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did click the Discord, but I don't see you streaming. I'm sorry, I cannot see it on my end.
Like you can't.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it here either.
Seriously?
You're
Did I not put it?
Uh-uh.
No, you did not. That's what I'm saying.
That's your fault for not showing up early.
I am streaming.
There.
So what are we watching? Let me see. What are we? Oh, I'm out. Goodbye.
It's a murder.
It is bullshit. Come on. To the Witcher.
Shame on you. Shame on your cow. Sure.
I am pretty sure that Enola loves her with everything she has on her heart.
Yeah.
Well, she's not evil at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that or she's got the hots for a Holmes.
I mean,
I mean,
there's one home that she should be looking at. It's this one.
Yeah.
You know, because of his bitcher. I mean, Witcher.
well, you know what they say about pictures.
Oh,
They
thank
have
you
a
for the paper.
huge force. The fuck is that?
Privacy? Is that how
Oh
people in
yeah,
the
it
UK
is.
say it? Privacy?
Yes. I watch enough.
Privacy, people. Privacy.
I watch enough UK stuff. I've heard that many times.
You're telling English people how to speak English?
Shh. Ese no es el punto, chico. What? Excuse me? Thank you for. Thank you for.
I saw. Thank you for reminding me to use my butt.
Was he. Hmm.
Because he was busy smashing.
I lead a busy life.
Because I have my hands occupied.
Solving crimes. Killing
I
demons.
was going to say,
Family business.
I was going to
Yeah.
say something else, but you know.
Saving the
mean-
Justice League. Oh wait.
He did not save the Justice League.
Killing some
He
demons and monsters and things. With a
he
sword
showed the
or
Justice
two.
League how much of a wuss they were.
Well, you don't want a mystery, but we want a mystery. So, fuck off, buddy.
It's understandable, unnecessary. Really?
See, I'm a Witcher. We don't have emotions.
I
That
mean,
is
he's taking this
true.
way too serious.
That is
There's no
true. Sherlock
emotionless
also
words right
doesn't
now.
have like emotions sometimes. So, yeah, I get like, I guess I know why they picked him. The clues. The clues.
What's in the box?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What's inside the box? Another box.
Alone.
Betrayed by the country he loves. Now
No.
is his only hope.
Oh yeah.
No,
She breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
she's not She-Hulk.
I mean, this came out before.
Well, you could argue that She-Hulk was first, but then,
Yeah, I know.
well, you know. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, is that true?
I don't know.
I have
Do I
no
look
idea.
like a botanist?
You look like something, but I cannot say it on air. You know what would be awesome? The mother leads her into all these clues and everything, and at the end, she's just like, "Hey, you solved the mystery! Good job!"
Hey, I was just in the basement. You just never looked there.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh, it's her. What's
Yeah.
her name? What's the actress's name?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes.
No, it's not.
She
It's up to the overlords.
She's kind of looked like a crazy person doing that last one. She looks like a
Oh,
crazy person right now, so to be fair. The game is afoot. I see that she took upon the Sherlock methodology of
uh-huh.
using disguises.
Oh, I have a view of this. So, fun fact that I learned the other day. Back in this time period in England, they had something called the Saint card, where supposedly people that were not going to go insane the train travel there. The rest of the cards were insane cards.
Okay.
Yeah, so supposedly people went crazy during this era on the trains when the trains started moving. They never explained why.
Hmm.
I like the music.
Oh yeah, music's great.
Also worth. They're leaving for Hogwarts.
Reminds me a little bit of the what's the world in Kingdom Hearts? It has almost the same music.
Oh, let me guess. He's already there.
Yeah, probably.
And now it's Murder on the Orient Express.
She kind of looks like Anastasia from the animated movie.
Don't
Let's-
give the overlords idea. Okay, Henry Cable does not fit in there. No. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. No. 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 Okay, it's not him.
Yeah, I bet
Well,
this guy.
it's just a very good disguise.
I bet this guy needs a sandwich. Oh, hey, it's British Meatos.
Oh my god.
No shit.
Why are you? Get out now! I'm going to throw you right now.
Sure. That's the one thing that you want to say to every lady.
Hmm?
Then get free out of this carriage.
Get out now.
It won't be fine.
No.
37 seconds later. Nope.
No.
Good day to you, sir.
I'll say good day. Good day to you, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse you.
She just realized something. It's not the man.
Well, shit.
Oh, really? Really? We're gonna do this? Really?
Oh, don't worry. Mycroft already was like, feminism. Ah, shit.
Oh, it's turned
Well.
into Uncharted.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a
Sure.
murder in an Orient Express, but sure.
Murder in a train tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
You son of a bitch. Why does that sound
What?
like a woman screaming?
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds
Yeah.
like a screeching woman or a shrieking woman. Oh
I'll stomp.
boy.
Just
Oh boy. Well,
waiting to see Doc and Marty up ahead, ready to take over the train.
yeah, this is definitely Uncharted.
Yeah, it's not dangerous at all. Bridge.
No.
No,
No.
we gotta jump.
That jump. You fucking idiot. The jump. Think, odio.
Well, this one involves you maybe not dying.
Now it's Skyfall.
Now that didn't get shot off the train.
True.
Let me guess. He broke his ankle.
Oh, did you hurt your
Did you think?
did you
Did
hurt
you
your
hurt
wit?
your feathers?
Did you hurt your little princey butt? Novels, am I right, G?
They're the worst.
It is to me.
Well, she might know a thing or two. You know, she's the female lead and everything, so she must know, right? Right?
Enola is special. Her name is Alone backwards.
Are you taking that from Batman?
No, that's literally why her name is Enola. They said it at the
Yeah.
beginning.
If backwards, it spells alone.
Yeah. Her mother was
Wow.
like, alone, backwards, Enola. That's your name. Base tree. You're not Kevin Feige, so, you know.
You shouldn't have revealed it in the first place.
Exactly. Will you shut up?
No.
For what?
For almost killing him?
This motherfucker. Anybody else see this bitch? Like, anybody else see this? Like,
You see the shit? See what I have to put up with?
y'all see this shit?
It's funny. That's what you're saying. It's the same thing that Corey would say.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. What?
Okay, clover is very good. I have eaten clover out of the field before. I will go with that one. Clover's very tastes very good.
Mushrooms. A feast.
Where's the meat?
Oh no. Oh no. Stop looking at the camera like that. I know your intentions.
Isn't this the movie trying to convince the world that she can play Princess Leia?
Maybe?
I mean, just thinking that the fact that they have this zoom on her face and are focusing so much on her face is because, hey, Princess Leia.
Hey, she has Han Solo's vest. Right now.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
That's a start.
Yeah. People say that I'm making. People are saying that this might be a conspiracy theory, but I think not.
Hey.
Ryan has ruined Count Dooku for me, and now you have ruined Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh no. Jinx. Uh-huh.
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
Oh boy.
Told you. Oh boy. Starts with the hair.
Mm-hmm. Let me do your hair, girl. I mean, boy.
I mean, you could argue that he passes for a girl. It's a little bit more meat on those bones.
The House of Lords. It sounds like something from Bloodborne.
Game of Thrones.
That too.
Huh.
I think if I remember, there is a whole case in the Great Ace or the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles about the House of Lords.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a real thing?
Yeah,
the House of Lords. Yeah.
It is a real thing. They have the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Guess which one is the one that rules over the people?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit. She's not very good at that.
Eating!
Yes, I do.
You know, oh god, what did she do? I think that he looks worse.
You know what I call that? A
has a bowl
COVID-19
cut.
haircut.
Oh god.
She gave him a bowl cut.
Oh no. This is where we go our separate ways.
Oh, it doesn't look horrible.
Yeah, okay. Okay, he looks better. I think that man, it's just that now he looks like a little kid. Like
Yeah.
he'll be
No, he
fine.
won't.
No, he won't.
He will be not.
We will never see him again.
I'm sure he will
No.
never be brought up back again. Oh god.
He- Not.
Now, if you look closely, you can probably see Evie Fry jumping about in one of those.
I was just about to say that.
Dangerous black man. Dangerous black man. 50 pounds? That's it? That's a reward? For a Viscount?
Yeah, I
You-
don't remember what. I think 50
you
pounds
need-
is.
You need to consider. You need to consider the era that this was.
That's
in.
true, but yeah.
I do, and still, that doesn't. I don't think that that's much.
Oh, look!
$57.
Look!
How
It's a
much?
Kingsman. It's a
57.
Kingsman store. It's a Kingsman store. Look.
It's the King's Woman store, G.
No, we're talking about equality here. So.
Hmm.
Oh wait.
You know, Holmes looked very, very, very worried about his sister.
The case
You know,
of
it's
the missing
interesting.
Marcus.
This is exactly how I picture London in this era.
Yeah. A bunch of nostalgia.
Bunch of old men sitting around doing nothing,
No.
just reading.
Mother.
And the Tarzan movie with Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh, that is true.
He should have looked at the camera right there and said that. As in, she's not legal.
Brother, what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're brothers.
Mycroft.
Oh,
I
the servants of London.
so I'm trying to remember if Mycroft was he a thing in the books? I know that he was in the show, in the Sherlock show. But I'm not sure if in the books.
I guess that's one thing that
I think that Enola is definitely like an original one. Like I don't think that that there has ever been like
I don't remember ever.
I'm not a boy. Ooh. You dirty ass. We don't want to hear. Ah, shit.
Well, you know, she smells.
I smell money.
Oh God, no! Oh really?
She's 16. Just pointing it out. I think that that's why they said that, too. I think that it was very deliberate. What are you doing, girl? I love her. She's so good.
Yeah, she's great. I like her in everything I've ever seen her in.
Well,
Oh my.
16.
Like that a woman. My willingness to take all your money.
Hey, it looks like a New York apartment. Hey!
Like Peter
Oh,
Parker's
it's
apartment.
got rats. It's definitely New York. I love her. Oh, that train is fake as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, that train is fake as
What?
shit.
No.
Phase 5? We're already in phase 5? Okay, no, we're still in phase. Oh my god.
Decide.
Yeah, that's kind of like Disney. I think they've lost count on phases.
Really?
Hmm.
Really? Can she untangle the impossible knot? Hey, hey, hey! Did you saw her ankles? She was hot.
But they did it anyway.
You know, usually the wrong thing is the right thing, but you don't want to do the wrong thing to do the right thing because it feels wrong, but then you have to do it because it's the right thing to do. I'm sure it's not confusing.
Macaroons.
T-Rex.
When I see bloody women.
Oh.
I
Maybe.
so funny thing.
Shit. Oh boy.
I was
Oh, okay.
I
Yes.
was training.
Sure.
I was training martial arts, and let me tell you,
Mhm.
none of this works.
Hmm. Uh-huh.
Taking this feminism thing way too far.
Work. She's Batman.
No, it's still not the start of the first war, right?
Uh-huh.
No,
No.
this is 18.
Mm.
Oh, so just plotting a terrorist attack on the House of Commons or House of Lords or something?
Oh boy. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Never leave your foot in near the enemy. If you end up on the floor, you will die.
Live the life. Live alive! Hey!
Or live alive. Isn't that the game they're playing?
That's the game I finished. I already finished it like a month ago.
Didn't have anything else to do.
It's just that it's still Gucci. That music.
I believe
Okay,
that's
now we're
right.
going for the Chinese.
So yeah, not to rain on your parade, but your mother is a terrorist. And by the way, that's Chinese. It means it's powder, so it's black powder, so bombs.
She's definitely got that Sherlock ability.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
As someone who likes word puzzles, like I kind of understand this because I do this with word puzzles. Not this well, but
Not on the spout.
nah.
Hey, it's the capital! Right?
Yeah,
This is Washington, right?
no.
We're gonna storm
Yeah,
the... I mean...
it's just like Gotham City Metropolis, London and Washington D.C. right across the river from each other.
It's. I think that its name is Washington backwards.
Not...
Why am I expecting Jack Sparrow to just pop out of nowhere doing
Not...
one of his things?
Not good. Not good.
What are you? Don't hurt yourself, Lion.
Nisha.
Yeah, I can smell the smoke through the Discord call.
It's too late, John.
You said Washington
He's
backwards.
burned.
I'm trying to... Uh,
She's making bombs. Oh, she's making gas. So chemical warfare. Yep.
Gee, we get it. You think she's a terrorist.
I don't think she's a terrorist. I am certain that she's one. Ah, yes. Votes for women.
Yes.
The white phosphorus?
You know, votes for women or
Protest, unrest, and civil
Or
disobedience.
fertilizer?
blow up the.
So G is Mycroft.
Because at this point in history, I think that
I don't know what year this is supposed to take place in.
I'm sure this is perfectly
Oh.
fine, perfectly understandable. There's no terrorist acts. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
The Earth King invites you to Lake Laogai.
That looked like a goddamn Mickey Mouse. That's a lucky emblem.
oh, you saw it. I already got it. It's on list.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Jodió.
Oh no. It's this guy again. Yeah, she's definitely got that Sherlock attitude.
displaying that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, that was okay. Sure.
That's how you know that criminals in movies are just bad.
Y'all saw that shit, right? Jesus.
Okay,
She
that
could-
was.
And this is how you know
She could
that none
probably
of this is real.
she could probably train for a Black Widow. Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, but imagine that training montage, but it's actually Leia with Bail Organa. Well, being all like, "You're gonna be chased by the Empire." Ooh, she's got that. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Well, that didn't work out just like in. You know what this is reminding me of? That
Well, record.
that episode of Obi-Wan. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah,
Oh,
you really
Regardless
gotta
of
get that one
training.
Mickey
down.
Luck.
You gotta get that one down
Great.
before you use it in actual combat.
Yeah. Oh, great, a shiv.
It looks like a butter knife.
That's not a knife.
Oh.
Now, wouldn't that be a twist?
Oh. Bless the corset, huh?
Just like
Aim
Loki
for the
trying to
head.
turn Tony.
You should have aimed for the head. No.
Just one.
Except for this powder. Burn, baby, burn! Oh, shit,
Get it
well,
out. He did.
happy 4th
Oh,
of
she just burned
July!
She just burned the entire. She just
That's
burned
how
all
the
the
Fires of
evidence.
London started.
Yeah, and it burned for like what, a month?
Something like that. Yeah.
Wasn't that in 1666?
I think so.
I know that there was a fire that burned for a long time in 1666.
Well, this is like late 1800s, early 19, because they have cars.
I'm
People,
pretty damn
it's
sure
not
that
fun.
it's pretty damn sure that this is 1900 because I think that it established that she was born in 1884 and she's 16, unless
Maybe.
I know that the one of the things that we saw at the beginning was that it said 1884. I'm just not sure if that's when she was born or when it was taking place.
Yeah. Great Fires of London, September of 1666 to September 2nd of 66 to September 6th of 1666.
Mm-hmm.
Like every other novel. Just,
Okay.
He's
Okay.
he's a he's a noble. He's a noble. He doesn't like common people. So if he's standing on the edge, you do the right thing.
Push them off.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Oh
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Well, no TVs. That was the only entertainment there was there.
No, no, no. It said the servants. She's so good. God damn it.
Unless you're Inspector in the movie Spectre, which James Bond bangs the widow like 5 minutes after the funeral.
What?
I again, she is doing the Sherlock of just using a disguise.
It's not the thing. That's not the thing. It's the name. That's the fucking name, man.
Yeah.
What the
I
hell was
mean-
that?
I mean,
Get out. Um, Vice, SNL. No, what's the other one? TMC? Is it
Sherlock
TMC?
yeah, TMZ.
La Comay.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes. Ever
Bullshit.
heard of him?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
No. Herlock is the name of the in Great Ace Attorney.
I know. Oh fuck, Lestrade. Yeah. This
I forgot he was
bitch.
in this.
I mean, I mean,
Yeah, Lestrade, shut up. Mama! Bitch.
well, she just ruined
I
an
mean-
official investigation. So if he dies,
Oh, me too? Oh, okay.
just
okay,
get up.
I go,
Get up.
I go,
Shoot.
I go,
Shoot.
I go.
Shoot. Sure.
They're still doing it. Blue. What was that?
Oh, don't you hate when that happens? When you're driving and suddenly, boom.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh.
Hmm. uh, yes, I love it when they do this with Sherlock.
I hope we get a full-on Henry Cavill Sherlock movie one day.
Oh man.
He's supposed to be in the sequel more than this one, so that makes me happy. But
Mm. Yeah, more Sherlock, less Mycroft, please. It's for me as someone who loves Sherlock Holmes, it's very hard for anyone to like really ruin Sherlock Holmes. Like I like Robert Downey Jr. I like Benedict Cumberbatch. So far, Henry is working for me.
you should watch the
I know that there's another
CBS show.
show.
Lucy
I know that
Liu.
there's another
That's a
one
good.
that I haven't watched.
It's a good one. Elementary. That's the name of it.
Yeah, I never watched that one.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. He's a little more of a hardcore Sherlock, but he's a little bit more insane too.
What do you mean, no friends? I have Watson. Does he have Watson? Where's Watson? Now that I think about
Never mentioned, I don't believe.
it. Huh. Weird.
I have not seen the one with Surrey McKellen either. The Mr. Holmes, where he's the old Mr. I've not watched that either.
Is that new? I don't think I knew
That
about that
came
one.
out like 8 years ago.
Really? Huh.
I have it on Blu-ray. I have never watched it.
Oh god, here we go again with Mycroft. This bitch. I'm gonna start calling him this bitch Holmes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't you see my mustache? It makes me
Oh
important.
god. Oh good. These two. God damn it. Why did it have to be Lestrade and Mycroft? These two assholes together.
Mr. Holmes came out in 2015.
Okay.
You know, it makes me nervous just watching someone getting shaved
Oh.
like that and moving.
I have
God,
had one of those
don't do
once,
that.
and they scare the shit out of me.
Whoa. Whoa.
16! I repeat, 16! Oh, fuck. Ugh.
How is it that Abba says that this is a sickness,
Yes.
therefore we don't want it?
So Lestrade is a recurring character in the Sherlock novels.
Mm-hmm. He in the Robert Downey Jr. movies?
I don't remember if he was in the Robert Downey Jr. movie. I know that he was in the
I-
Benedict Cumberbatch show.
I have not watched the Benedict Cumberbatch show. I really should.
You should. It's
My aunt-
really fucking good.
My aunt keeps telling me, like, every time we talk about it, it's like, you really should watch that, because she watches, her and my uncle watch British stuff all the time. I mean, I watch a lot of British stuff too, but
Hmm. Did you see that Doctor Who is coming to Disney Plus?
yes, it's on HBO Max. I think it's the new stuff is going to be on.
Oh,
The
just
old
the new
stuff will
stuff?
still be on HBO. It's going to be next
We'll
year when the
believe what
new.
Disney.
I'm getting ready to start. I think watching Doctor Who. I watched way back in the day. I watched a season on Sci-Fi, but I think I'm gonna start
I think I started
from then till
watching.
now.
I think I watched like. Oh man. Which one was it? I think that the one that not Purple Man from Jessica Jones.
David Tennant.
Or yeah, not Uncle Scrooge. I think that the one before him. Back when it was like
That's the one I watched. Rose had the blonde girl.
I don't know because I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I never really watched.
Hang
like,
on, let me find a picture of the guy
um,
that I'm thinking of.
Oh, I think that he played the Dark Elf, Malekith. Was it him?
This is the one. This is the guy that I am talking about. This is the doctor that I watched. Oh, I put it on Discord.
How about you don't tickle me?
Here's one of him from the actual show.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's what I watched too. I never watched the David Tennant or the Matt. What's his name or old Loki. I haven't watched any of those, but
But tea and crumpets.
You know, if there's someone the Holmes should be afraid, it's old ladies. They always know.
yeah,
Cut him up.
I paid him.
Don't, don't, please. Is it? Oh right, I lost my husband.
Yeah. I thought Millie Bobby Brown was older than that. She's 18. I thought she was older than that.
I think that it's because that she's been acting for quite a while now.
So she was
That it-
16 when this came out.
Yeah, yeah. So it tracks.
Yeah.
For the safety and security of my new empire. Your new empire.
It is what it is.
They'll have you hanged. I mean, arrested. Yeah, that works too.
Burned to the stake.
Chew. Chew with you.
I am definitely
wrong
not
that
going to poke
Is it wrong that I want that old lady to be Arnold?
Why, G? Why?
I don't know. I just want it to be Arnold.
Jesus.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
You know, her sense of humor is all over the place.
Oh boy.
Comes with the character, though.
Yeah. No, you look like a kid.
Oh,
Missing girl, maybe disguised. No, she's basically walking normally.
fighters for you, 4 pounds.
Well, you know who she is? She's Iron Man.
She's alone. Oh, good. He's narcissistic.
She's a terrorist.
Yes, she. In a bottle.
Until I'm proving otherwise, I will keep saying it. Oh boy. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they minors?
Then it will be a murder mystery.
Mm. Oh there, buddy. Hold your horses, man. And crumpets. I just love whenever she looks at the camera like
Yeah.
it just reminds me of The Office, like when Jim
Oh yeah.
was just looking at the camera like, what the fuck? Yo,
Don't worry, I blew him up.
ah. Ah. Oh boy. Oh god. Isn't that Lestrade?
Yes.
Didn't they just
Amanda!
wouldn't wouldn't this be considered assault on a detective from Scotland Yard?
Oh, you people know each other for 5 seconds. Just, whatever.
How I arranged it? Wait, no.
Would be
And
funny.
he's
Would be funny if he jumped and then you heard the
What?
heard his legs break like Frogman from She-Hulk. Minor. Also, this bitch.
I need an adult.
Nobody likes you, Mycroft. This bitch. Okay, Eddie Redmayne.
God damn. Was that necessary?
Oh my lord! I will make you my
Reminds-
Robin. Oh wait.
Reminds me of the dude from
Man of Steel.
Jupiter Ascending.
That's the one that I was
Oh,
saying,
no.
Eddie Redmayne.
Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah, Eddie Redmayne. And I will make sure that you are disciplined.
That looks like a building from Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, this is definitely Matilda.
They're doing a new Matilda movie.
Oh God! Someone please burn this school. You know what? The mom is not a terrorist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. She's
Now
a
you
hero.
now you see what
Oh, okay.
Blow it up.
Yeah. Oh God, sweet baby Jesus, no. No, burn it down.
Light this
Time.
mother on fire.
Time to burn this motherfucker down, Pookie. Oh. No, no. You know what? You know who she reminds me of, G? of Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. Mm.
My hand slipped. Sorry. Because you like
fool.
torturing people.
A fool. The world. World. Bitch, you will.
I just don't give a shit.
Much like you.
Also, lady, your glasses are halfway in your mouth. How do you? How do they help you any? I guess she keeps her nose so far up in the air that she can see through her glasses. Okay,
Yes.
just as long as she doesn't go out in the rain.
No. Please tell me it's Sherlock and not. Yes, the good one. Please tell me you were planning an escape.
Thank you, Miss Harrison. You may get the fuck out.
Maybe. Because she's gonna blow up the school. Let's burn this motherfucker down, Pookie. Unless they're Blue's Clues.
Witches do not get involved in politics,
Hmm.
except when they do, which is all the time.
God damn it. He's so good. He looks at her like, you sly little bitch. You're learning too much from me. If you could make God bleed, the sharks would come. Pine cone.
The pine cone they were talking about at the beginning, which she used to
Probably.
drag behind her.
Or, it's the clue of all the clues.
Keep the paper. You might need it later.
Light it on fire when you escape.
Mhm. You could say it. It's a league of extraordinary gentlewomen.
You tried.
I did. I do. I have tried tonight. Very much so.
Voids of the Fallen. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm. I thought about that. That bitch.
Oh boy. This is not
Well-
gonna end well.
Well,
Yep. Yeah. I think
I'll
she
play-
ordered a human.
bless you. Uh-huh.
No. No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Mm-hmm. Everybody just a goddamn Sherlock in this. It is Dora the Explorer!
Well,
Oh, God. Did you find a clue? Do you see Swiper? Yo, Swiper! I am you. What is this?
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh
You can
shit.
you can
Oh,
see her
shit.
getting wet.
Uh-huh.
Good God, she just has a thing for Mycroft, doesn't she? Like,
It's either excitement or fear.
really telling. You're carrying it better than the kid.
Oh, it's just one man.
Oh boy.
Gonna have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Where did she hit the handle? Like, what the hell?
Nitro.
I bet she has a heart attack.
It's okay.
Dear headmistress.
You guys are just a hair ahead of me.
Yeah, tear that shit apart. Burn the motherfucker down, Pookie. Ping. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hit the nitros. Or not.
No, she's done hiding. No, or she find a crossroads.
Time to make a deal with the devil. I mean,
Oh,
You know what I would do as a kid? I'll probably just flip the board.
oh boy. Does it though? Very lucky, you could say. And why are you shouting? I don't know. It's what my brother said. Attract the sharks.
they have snipers on the roof. Oh wait.
That's all. That's all you got. That's all you got, man. God damn it.
Yeah,
She
that's a deal
basically
breaker.
told you that she was trained to be an assassin, and that's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
I never learned to embroider. I killed my father.
Just imagine Widow telling Clint Barton everything of her story and of her life,
And he's like, you never
and he goes
learned how to
like,
embroider? Mother.
"Mother,
Okay, why does
I
this
require,
why does
I
this now
require
look like a
violence."
goddamn castle from Scooby Doo?
Or the
This
Resident
movie-
Evil mansion.
I'm half. I'm.
Because maybe it is this castle from Scooby Doo.
Maybe it's the.
He
Maybe it's the Templars.
sure run away from the sniper.
Oh boy.
Well, they're surrounded.
No, it's still that goddamn guy.
That was a
Top hat.
shotgun. I thought I blew him up.
Is he using a Winchester?
It would be a rolling block, I think, back at this time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because
But yeah.
I think that in London it's called a
wait,
Manchester.
no, that's a double barrel. What
Well,
the hell?
I thought that one shot that hit the chair looked like a shotgun spread.
Yeah, but it's the barrel's like way too long.
Well, don't yeah. Shotguns are long.
It's like the ones that Omar Fudd used to use. I'm hunting weapons.
That's about the regular length of a regular shotgun.
Yeah,
Like an old double barrel. Oh, my dad has one of those.
don't those things have like 2 triggers?
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
that how much
So,
are they
yeah.
paying? How much are they paying this guy? This is a lot of like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Nothing. He's
Collateral
doing it
Collateral
for the
damage.
thrill.
Strangle him.
over-unders normally have double triggers. I don't know about those. I think they
shit.
do.
Oh fuck. That shotgun's gonna be important.
Didn't think that through, did ya?
No.
Well,
Called improvise. Oh boy.
Oh boy, isn't that the piano chord?
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Enola, wake up. Enola. Would
Your
be a
boy
really
toy's
good
about
time.
to meet
Leia,
a demise.
That would be a
you're our
really good
only
time
hope,
to.
Leia.
You know, if you would have gone back for the gun, you could have probably killed him already. Who's the force? Mufasa. Simba. Remember who you are.
No, oh, God damn it.
Again? Try it again. Ooh!
That's
Ow!
not
Yep.
disturbing at all.
Well,
Damn.
I do believe this time he's dead.
I, no, he's. Oh.
Oh, he's moved. Well, no, I think it's her.
Hell Hydra.
Yeah.
Get the feather out and swipe it across his
Ah,
throat. Collect the blood.
shit. It's the grandma, huh?
Just imagine how scary that would be if that grandma was armored.
God damn it, G! Shut up!
Oh.
Oh no. Of course, she's evil. I have to do it yourself.
And suddenly she can walk fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be the weight of the shotgun on one side.
Maybe. Oh shit!
Suddenly, Final Fantasy 14 music plays. 2 shots, bitch.
It's over. It's done. We never banged, okay? I regret having said that, by the way.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
better
back,
if you don't want to get canceled.
back in these
Eh.
days, they did it, you know, right? Like, there wasn't any... I don't know.
Lion, stop
I
digging
plead the
the hole.
I plead the fifth.
Stop
no.
digging the hole.
Not getting into this conversation.
Oh no, it's a zombie.
He's using a
Oh
corset.
no. It's Ray and Kylo. She brought him back to life now. Or he brought it the backwards. Now she's gonna die. How Rise of Skywalker should have ended.
Oh, look at that.
Bulletproof best, bitch. Made you cry.
Looks like the homemade vest that Clark Kent wore in Smallville to take the kryptonite bullets. The second mention of Smallville tonight.
Revenge. Now the lightsaber turns red.
Okay, well, time to go beat the grandma to death.
You know,
Grandma.
she still can't use the cane.
Hey, Grandma. You
She
should
dropped
have
the
aimed
cane.
for. You should have aimed for the head.
Yeah, shotgun would have taken his head clean off, so it would have been effective.
Wait, did
Is
she
it
look
over?
at the? Did she look at the camera?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Scotland Yard.
Shut the fuck up.
Son, just don't.
We meet again for the last time.
Come into my office where you can beat me to death in privacy.
Well, you see,
And you're about 5 hours too late.
Mother.
My son, the planet on me.
Was there a war in Afghanistan before the Russians?
Crap. Yeah, I can't remember which. It was the
What?
1897 second Anglo-Afghan War.
Oh, that's new.
The British won.
The British one?
According to Wikipedia.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
I knew there was one. I couldn't remember which one it was. I'll post the Wikipedia link to it.
You need a hat. You need a top hat.
Oh, she's hanging with a common girl. Oh.
Is it though? We don't do that here. Oh, she took the reward money.
All $57 of it.
She's a Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Still needs to find her about that.
And also, G16.
No, you already dug that hole.
Oh
You're not
God, it's
getting out.
Olivia. It's Olivia and Shara.
Oh no!
It has a happy ending, so
Here we go again. Do not even dare to compare the great Olivier with this nincompoop. Oh,
I will
she's
give
wet.
you a I will
Ah,
give you an
shit.
Enola signal.
Oh shit, she wet.
16.
you already dug the hole. You're staying there.
No, he's halfway to China by now.
You're
Yeah.
not coming out.
He just passed the group from the core trying to restart the planet's core.
I already made it to Hollow Earth.
You're standing in the Godzilla King Kong pyramid thing.
Mm. Yes. Meet me at.
Butt kiss.
Wait. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Sherlock Holmes is going to blow up the school.
Again. This time you have to put the dress on. Henry Cavill is like a very handsome man, and that's that's not fair to the rest of us. That's not fair. He should. He could lend enough of that out to every man in the world and still look like a golden god.
Yeah. And you gotta remember, he's a nerd.
Yes, yeah. He built his own gaming computer.
Yeah.
He almost missed the call to. No, he did miss the call to play Superman because he's playing Halo.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't mind would you call it a spin-off? I guess yes, because Enola is the originator. But yeah, a series with him.
Oh yeah. Like a Netflix series, I think it would work really well.
Yeah. Like not like maybe 10 episodes or so, not too long.
Oh yeah.
All that. Have Millie Bobby Brown cameo or guest star in some of the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it like how Sherlock and god damn it. Yes. Yes. Now that is classic Sherlock. Like disguising herself as the guy that sells the newspaper. Yes. Yes.
Or Batman.
That too. Yes. Very much Batman. They don't show where she's living. Don't tell me it's 114. Baker, is it Baker Street? I forget. Mother?
Ooh, no, wait, that's Mama.
Mama!
She's a ghost. She's a ghost.
Yeah.
Yes, I paid for it with $57.
Sherlock this, Sherlock that. Yada, yada, yada.
By the sounds of it, seems like Sherlock was the one who actually took care of her.
Yeah.
I do believe she's a mite pissed.
Yeah. You haven't told us where you were going. You haven't told us anything.
Are you planning a rebellion?
Are you planning to put some bombs and be a terrorist like G suggests?
Are you building a Death Star?
Are you going to blow up that stupid school? Please blow up that stupid school. Let's burn this motherfucker down, Pookie!
Is that school named Alderaan?
So she went to the
You
United
have...
States.
Oh boy. You have to make some noise if you want to be heard. Oh no. World.
Well, at least we know she's not a ghost.
Yeah. But you were still
Or
thinking that she was a ghost, G.
I mean, I wasn't totally convinced.
I will not be here
Remember,
again.
the Force will with you. Always.
May the Force be with you.
Is it done?
Yes,
No.
conclusion. We know that.
Hello?
There it is.
Not really.
We still don't know what she was planning.
Well, you know, she's probably the one that shoots the... Was it the Archduke of Austria?
Oh, Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah. And then...
Well, that'd be interesting.
legend has it that chip was very good.
Maybe.
Yes, very good soup.
And she falls off the bike. Oh wait.
And bloody thing.
The end.
Oh. Okay. Hmm.
I
What a
don't
happy
think there's
ending.
anything else. I don't remember there being anything else.
Hmm.
Also, real quick, you need to rewind it to the beginning and show G the her dad dying.
Oh yeah. That was hilarious. Let me see. Yeah, this is where she says about her name, G. Alone. uh Okay, there it is.
What the fuck?
Boing.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, I like this recap format.
Yeah,
That
the
was
picture
hilarious.
book.
All right. But yeah, anyways, that was Enola Holmes. Hmm.
Yeah, it's quite good.
It was.
I didn't expect it to be, this good. I don't know. It just feels different.
Yeah, I like it. I just I there is
Different people have
so much
had
what's the word that I'm looking for?
unconcluded.
Yes, the mother thing is where I'm like,
Well, I think they're trying to build something for the sequel, maybe.
maybe I don't know. What does? Let me see if
I'll
there's
find the
like
trailer for the sequel.
let me
I
let me see.
heard that there was gonna be
Okay.
a series or something.
Okay, Enola
The next
takes on her first
next-
official case as a detective, but to solve the mystery of a missing girl, she'll need help from friends and brother Sherlock. Okay.
So Henry
Here's the
Cavill is
trailer.
gonna.
Yeah.
He's apparently going to be in it more. I'll pop the trailer
Good.
up here if you want to watch it or whatever.
Good.
But,
For as long as they don't make Sherlock to be a wuss or an idiot, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I say. As someone who loves Sherlock Holmes, so far I have not had any bad Sherlock Holmes. Like I like all of them, the ones that I have watched so far. Like again, Benedict Cumberbatch, Robert Downey Jr., now Henry Cavill.
I mean, about Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes, he sometimes made like stupid mistakes, but he knew that there was a purpose for him purposely making that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I don't want to see when I think about Sherlock Holmes, I don't want to see a buffoon or an idiot or someone that just makes mistakes for the fuck of it.
So
And that's just it.
what you're describing is just Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther. Because that is literally what Inspector Clouseau is. He's just the antithesis of Sherlock Holmes, but even if he does get to the conclusion, like he's just a buffoon.
Yes,
So
exactly.
yeah, as long as they don't go that route, yeah.
or God, I can't think of his name from Final Fantasy 14. He's a detective that is a brilliant detective, but he's also a complete idiot. Like there's a bunch of 14 quests that are murder mysteries.
So, you know what would be funny if Hercule from Murder on the Orient Express and Sherlock Holmes met?
Oh god. Yeah. I that would be a very interesting. Man, they have never done that, have they? Like
No, I mean, if you
like a
if you
move.
think about if you think about it, Hercule is basically the French answer
Actually,
to
yes.
Sherlock
Wait,
Holmes.
What am I saying? They kind of did, but it wasn't that. Murder by Death. That they had like different
Oh,
detectives and all that.
doesn't count.
I know it doesn't count, but take
I'm just
take
surprised
that
that you remember
concept.
that.
Take that concept. I just remember because you literally mentioned a crossover between Hercule and Sherlock. Like take a
So you're
concept
gonna
like
see Sherlock Holmes, Hercule, and Batman in the same room.
it would have to be Gotham by Gaslight, Batman, which is the 1800s Batman. But maybe I don't know. The point is that I liked it. Again, I liked the movie. I kind of have a problem with the whole mother thing.
It's just
It gives the indication
it,
of what
it
you were saying, G, of like
it's it's
she's a terrorist. Because
I don't think yes. What I can derive from the conclusion from what I saw in this movie, she's using fireworks, gunpowder. She's
explosives,
basically making
bombs,
bombs. She's training women under on on the underground to fight. Basically, she's raising a revolutionary
a
army.
revolution, yeah.
So you could argue that she's a terrorist. However, the fact that in the end, in the very end, which I agree with you in the fact that they are this mother thing, it's a very huge plot hole
And
because she's a
I
broad.
don't
She's a broad doing what?
wouldn't
And
necessarily
literally,
call it a plot hole because it seems deliberate, but that's why I kind of have a problem of like
I mean,
this
I
whole
mean, y-
the whole Duke or
me,
the kid
me
thing
mention,
just
me
sidelined
mentioning the
everything.
Duke. Yes, me
Like
mentioning the whole World War I event that triggered the World War, the killing of the Duke of Austria. I immediately thought of that when she mentioned that she was abroad fighting for for a change, because essentially the Duke was killed, and it triggered an event that actually did change the world. So maybe I'm just putting things where they are not supposed to be, but that's just what I think it's going to. Like the mom, it's somehow related to a big event in history that changes the world. And judging by the period of time, I think that that's the event that they're gonna reference.
I wonder. Have they said if they're like going to make a trilogy out of this, John? Do you know?
That I know of, no.
Okay, so
I
they're
mean, they
just
should.
doing it
If they don't,
as
if they don't,
as it goes, I guess.
if they don't answer the questions that we have about the first one on the second one, then hopefully we will be seeing another movie. But it's Netflix,
Yeah,
so we will not be able to, like,
yeah.
it's a
I don't
safe
know.
haven.
Yeah, like again, not. I don't want to knock on the movie or anything, like that. It's just that it.
No,
I was. I don't know. I was expecting them to maybe wrap up both things at the end there. Like, oh, once the whole Duke thing is resolved, then we're going to maybe get into what the mother was doing, and maybe it's a you know would have been very bad, but maybe a bombing of where they were doing the vote and thing. But I there was nothing. Like
or
I don't know.
maybe
I
a
was
hint, or maybe a hint where the mother was.
yeah something. Honestly,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
you could tell that she was in China because the fact that she, oh, well, you could
This
argue
is
that she was in China. She was in China by getting the powder and everything. But she could have also stole it from England per se.
Because
But judging by the fact that it was fireworks under the disguise that she was getting these chemicals from, under the disguise of fireworks, then maybe.
the thing is that she says, "I was the one who was supposed to change history," and
Well, that's
something about with a loud noise. That's what
I
makes
kind of
me
have a
think.
feeling that like it would have been if that vote had like turned the other way, like
Then
it hadn't
failed.
passed.
then they would have.
Then yeah,
Okay, I see what you mean.
that's the way I kind of read into it.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I'm with John on that because if the boat failed, you just light up the fuse and explode and blow everything up.
Yeah,
Like if you cannot have it by peaceful means, just take it by force.
I mean, it's like it would be the start of a revolution, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But then
Right.
again, she must be raising an army on the
I mean,
shadows.
the other one, the jiu-jitsu instructor, like she was basically training women for that. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
but sadly,
wish
it has
that
used
they would have. I just
also-
wish that they would have shown us. Is what the movie was lacking. Like, what
or at
was the
least
plan? What was she actually? Because we spent
or at
it's.
least or at least give us a clear hint of what was going on.
I
You
would.
know,
You know what? I would
hmm.
have been happier with the ending if she hadn't showed up. If the mother wouldn't
Okay,
have shown up.
okay,
Like
so
if
here's some food for thought. The fact that the mother appeared in the last minutes of the movie gives me the impression that she was gonna go through the bombing of the parliament and the House of Lords and all that, basically following the plan. But then she like goes away after seeing that the bill actually has a chance of passing. And maybe this is just me speculating. Maybe in the future we will see like someone that wanted to bomb the House of Lords regardless and create the revolution. And she had a fallout, and now she went back to Enola in order to protect her daughter from the people that she was plotting with.
hmm,
Because with all the connections and everything, and having the underground uh, self defense class for the women for women, you could say that she's well connected. So
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll,
you know,
we'll have to wait. We'll
what
have to wait and see what happens in the second movie. We will. I guess they're not
hey,
next week because it comes out on the 4th, so that's on a
it's
Friday.
just a it's just a theory.
A G theory. Right? The 4th is next Friday.
yes.
Don't
Yeah.
remind me.
No, wait. It's no, the 4th is Tuesday. Okay, so we.
No,
No, the
no,
4th is Friday.
no. The fourth is Friday.
Okay, yeah, it is Friday. Never mind. I'm
I,
still looking
I,
at October. So we could watch it on Tuesday after it comes out. Do a reaction then, because I really do want to watch it. I do really like Millie Bobby Brown as Enola. Henry Cavill, great as Sherlock Holmes. I am very interested in these characters and seeing more of them. It's just that the whole experience, or at least the end,
Hey.
left me a little bit sour.
maybe we would see Watson.
Maybe. I don't.
I don't
He's the
know.
only.
I don't
He's
think
the only.
so.
It would be funny if they actually did a twist and Watson was a girl in disguise.
I mean, that could. I can
It
see
would
that.
be
Isn't
I mean,
would be
there
a
have been female
Elementary.
Watsons before.
right? Isn't there? Isn't it
Lucy
in
Liu
elementary?
in elementary. Yeah.
point.
Yeah, it's a female Watson in elementary. That's the only thing that I know.
Let me. I'm looking. Go
So
on.
yeah,
I
it's
need to look. I looked.
so yeah. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I again, I think that I would have been happier if if the mother hadn't shown up, and it would have been like maybe a letter or something of like, I saw that you changed the world for the better, or something like that. I'm proud of you, or whatever, and not having her show up because the whole movie, or most of the movie, the whole point was trying to find her, and then she just suddenly shows up, like.
Yeah. So I'm
Uh,
reading a article here, and it basically is saying that like she was supposed to like terrorist bombing for women's suffrage, but then the bill passed,
hmm.
and that all kind of went away.
Hey, I have a. We planted the seed. Let's do it. Let's put those. You still have those bombs? Let's put them on that school and let's burn this motherfucker down, Pookie. uh, but man, the whole movie was like a solid whopper for me till the end. The end is where it soured it for me. I'm so torn. I'm very high. Life is good, but it could be better. Just because of the ending, it soured me a little bit. Otherwise, fantastic movie. Like, really love Millie
I
Bobby
agree.
Brown with the fourth wall breaking and everything. Just way. That is fourth wall breaking done very well. But yeah,
Okay.
G.
I agree with you. It's life is good. Uh, given that they have a lot of loose ends, for me, it didn't cut it. In that respect, that they left these loose ends, and like you said, it's part of the story that it's very interesting. But you know, mm, leaving that loose end maybe works for the people maybe wanting a sequel. Because
Yeah, yeah.
I'm one that wants to know what the mother was doing, and the fact that she was abroad fighting for a cause makes me wonder what she was planning and where she was.
Like,
So yeah,
you know,
it's life is good, but it could be better for me.
like I do want to point out that I'm I'm not against having like loose ends in things, like not every movie, not every series or whatever has to be self-contained. It's just that I most of the times when it actually works, those loose ends, it is very clear that you are probably going to use them further, or have a clear idea of where they would be going in a future installment. And here I am with this loose end in particular, and because it got so sidetracked, because it was the main focus of the movie until it got sidetracked, literally by almost a side quest that actually turned out to be not a side quest. It was part of the main quest, but still, it felt like a side quest for the most part. Like, whenever she was with him, all I could think of was, when are we going back to looking for the mother? That's what it was more interesting to me. Like, her running away from the brothers and looking for the mother. Like, even the brothers were looking for the mother, or at least Sherlock was supposed to be looking for the mother. Like, they made it very clear that that was the main quest, that was the main goal, and it just got derailed and sidetracked because of the whole the boy thing. So I don't know. I just let me shut up, because otherwise I'm gonna keep harping on the goddamn movie. It's a good movie.
John,
Yeah,
John,
John, go ahead.
take it away.
Please.
Take it away.
Please, John.
Make Ryan shut up.
I'll give it a good solid whopper.
Hmm.
I don't really have that big of a deal and this is the second time I've seen it,
Mhm.
so I knew what was coming, but I don't really have that big of an issue with the ending and the mother. Like, I do kind of agree that since you brought it up, maybe her not showing up like she did in the letter would have been a little more interesting. You know, a
Mhm.
mystery of like she's
Yeah.
still out there.
Exactly.
But I'm yeah, I it doesn't really bother me as bad. So yeah, I'll give it a whopper. I Millie Bobby Brown is just she's great, and I really really want to see more Henry Cavill as Sherlock. I think he does a great job.
Yeah.
So as
Okay.
he does in everything. Uh, yeah, I enjoy this movie. I liked it the first time I watched it, and I still like it now. And I'm excited for the sequel.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing the sequel. And even if I do hope that in the sequel they correct the whole sabotaging main quest by for a side quest thing. Like, hey, if your main quest is to find the synopsis says, finding a missing girl or whatever because it's her first official case, please focus on that. Please stay focused on that.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, do not derail again because I am going to be very mad.
It from the trailer that I've seen, it looks like they are like it looks like it's going to be all about that case.
But wasn't this one portrayed as all about, because the synopsis for this one is, let me see if I while searching for her missing mother, intrepid detective uses her sleuthing skills to outsmart Big Brother Sherlock and help a runaway lord. You could take it that it's not clear that that the mother thing is the main quest, but still,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, it's good. Hopefully. But anyways, question, John.
Anyways,
When's Black Panther coming out?
The
Is it next
11th.
week?
that's in.
Okay, so not next week. The week after.
Yeah, the week after.
So
Same
for John,
days,
for
same week as God of War.
John is the 11. For us is the 10.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it'll be out on
So,
Thursday, but the like full release day is always the Friday. Like I can go see it
so
Thursday, but
how about we keep this murder going and we do Sherlock Holmes on the 6th, Sunday the 6th.
okay, that'll work.
I've been wanting to rewatch Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
So
The only thing I remember about that is the fight that he has in the underground fight club.
mm-hmm.
Sure.
Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club.
But
All right.
well, you already broke the rules, so you're fine.
Yep. Ah, shit. Anyways, people, that's it. Sorry for all the bickering and hollering at the end there of me fighting with the movie. It's just I love Sherlock Holmes and I love a good murder and mystery and all that, and just seeing it get sidetracked kind of makes me passionate. But anyways, I digress. I got nothing else. Anyways, people, until next time, may your heart be your guiding key. Remember, stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated, be kind to everybody. Remember to like, share, subscribe, or on youtube.com/Lionheart, which is where this is going to be uploaded at. And have yourselves a good night.
It is what it is.
And burn that motherfucker down, Pookie! Bye.
Night. Bye.